Hello students, today we'll develop the application on calculator. So for that I'm just clicking on the start new project, and here I will type the name of my particular application. So here I'm typing calculator. Press OK, and in this way my application has been added to the list, and see, my screen has been appeared. So now I'm going to develop calculator application on Android. So for this there are the 4-section palette, viewer, components and properties. In the designer part I have to design my screen how my calculator will appear. So for this I am going to change the background color of my screen. See, here is the option of background color. So you can select here and have any of the color which you need as a background for your application. Let us suppose I am having the cyan color. I have taken the cyan color as the background. In this screen I have other properties also. Here I am getting screen 1. So if I want to change this particular title of my screen, just scroll down and there you have the option of title. See, screen 1. So you can change this also. So here I am writing calculator. So in this way my screen name is calculator now. For this I will select first the layout. For layout I'll click on the second menu of the palette. Here I'll have horizontal arrangement, horizontal scroll arrangement, table arrangement is there, vertical arrangement is there and vertical scroll arrangement is there. If you want to place 2 or 3 items horizontally, you can select horizontal arrangement. If you want to place anything in the vertical arrangement, in the vertical alignment, you can use this vertical arrangement. So now I am dragging this horizontal arrangement here, and see, in screen 1 I'll get this horizontal arrangement. I have all these properties for horizontal arrangement. You can have this in the center. I'm just having this alignment in the center, and for the vertical alignment I'm having this as a top. If you want the default color of this, none, you can have it like this. I don't want to have any of the background color for this particular arrangement. Now height and width. Height is okay. I just want to change the width. So I'm setting it as a fill parent. I want it to fill for the whole screen for on the width. So I'll press OK and it has been filled. If you want to change the height, it has taken the automatic. You can have 10 pixels. Press OK. So this is very small. So you can have it like 30. So this amount of space is okay for me. Now I want to insert first number. Enter first number. So I'll drag one label. Right. I have selected the arrangement as in the screen. I have selected the horizontal arrangement and vertical arrangement. In the horizontal arrangement I have selected the horizontal arrangement in the center. That is why this text has appeared to the in the center. If I select it in the on the left, this label will appear like this. Now for this particular label I can have few of the properties to be set. Like text for label 1 can be written as enter first. You can write it like this, enter first number. Like this. See, enter the first number. If you want to change the font size, you can change it to 20 like this. And if you change the font face, you can also change it like this, enter first number. And if you find this size is very high, you can have it like 16. See, now I want to place the text box where the user can enter the first number. For that I'll select this text box and scroll it here. Because I have used the horizontal arrangement, right? This is a horizontal arrangement. I can place 1, 2, 3, 4 components in the horizontal way. So in this way, I have placed the text box. So for the first number, I have placed this. Now, if you want to enter the second number, you can have another horizontal arrangement like this. If you drag horizontal arrangement, you can set again all the properties for that. You want it in the left, the height you want as 30 pixels, right? The default color I want none, and here I can have the width as fill parent. See, and now I can drag the text box as well as my label. So in the label, I need one label and one text box. See, now in the label part, I can have enter second number. Fine. I have used the monospace font style and the size is 16. See. So in this way, I have used the second number. So I'm just finding that first and second are, there is some of the problem of the alignment. So for this, you can change the label again, and you can set it according to your properties. Now, I have entered the first number, I have entered the second number. Now, what is the next step? I want to have the particular buttons for the calculations. I can have addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, right? So for that, I'll select horizontal arrangement. See, we can set the properties, the default properties none. I want height to be for 40 pixels. Okay, and width as fill parent. Now, I can place my buttons, the calculation buttons. I can add, I can subtract, I can multiply, or I can divide. So in this way, I got 4 buttons here. You can place it after third. So you can change the layout. Now, if I want to have all 4 buttons to be displayed on my screen, for that I have to change the title, change the text for the button. See, here the property for the first button, I am writing here plus. So I'll get the plus button. For second button, I can have the text minus. Fine. For you can have these like this. For the third button, you can have multiply. For multiply, you can use star, or you can have the X button, that is multiply button. And for division, you can have this sign. See, I got all the buttons. Now, I want these buttons in the center. So, select horizontal arrangement and have your alignment to the center. See, now you have to format the buttons property. For plus button, font size should be 16 or 20. See, I'm using 20. Now, it should be bold and italic. Fine. You can use any of the particular font face. I am using serif. If you want to change the height and width of the button, you can. Then if you want to place any of the image, you can select any image file. Now, shape, I want as a rounded button, and the text should be in the center. It is by default center, and you can have the text color. you can also have the background color of this button to be changed. So if you want a black button with font white or yellow, you can have it like this. Or if you want the white font or pink font, you can have that also. So I'm using white. So in this way my button has been designed. Now the same properties for the next button, that is, you want the background color as black, font should be bold, italic, size should be 20, it should be serif. Again, you don't want to change the height and width, no image should be selected, text is minus center and the color is white. See, I got second. Okay, shape should be rounded. See, I got the second button also. Again, for the third button, that is for multiplication button, you can have it bold, italic, size should be 20, it should be serif, fine, shape should be rounded. Again, it should be centered, aligned, and the default color should be white and background color should be black. So select it. And the similarly we can have the properties for last button. So you can have default color, the black color, then it should be font should be bold and italic, size should be 20, then font face should be serif. Again, no height or width, I don't want to change that. Shape should be rounded and the default color should be white. So in this way I have designed my 4 simple buttons. If you want to place any text, right, if you want to place simple text here, you can have that. If you want it in the center, select this label. You can have different properties for that. You can set the alignment into this center and you have to select the screen alignment as center like this. Now if you want to change the properties for label, you can change that. If you want to change the background color, you can change that. You can have the size. I need the size as 30. It should be monospace or you can have sans serif. By default it is sans serif. Height and width I can mention, and here you can have simple calculator. See, and if you want to change the color, you can have the red color. So in this way my screen has been created. Now anyone who enters the first number, second number, select the operation which to be operate on these two numbers, and then its result should be displayed here, right? For displaying the result, I should drag one of the label here. Now label is in the center. You can select here as, you can have it without any text, or you can have result like this. And now if you want to change the properties, you can have 20 size,